Archers, attack! Keep firing! Let none escape! Another down! Do not relent!
Welcome to another pod, Do Not Relent. I'm Slidewhistle here, reminding you to do the Mickey Momo.
It is your boy, Immunization. After introductions, I'm curious about what a Mickey Momo is.
Hey, it's me, Aaron, Fire Mage Extraordinaire and Horde Punching Bag. And don't you know that Mickey Momo is cursed? I listened to a Kenny Lauderville video about it 10 years ago. Unfortunately, Kenny only ever finds me when it's sleepy time, so I start his videos, but I never finish them.
Mickey Momo is an attitude. Mickey Momo!
Oh, boo. Mickey. I forgot about that song.
Mickey Momo! Sometimes randomly, just a random song will dance across my head that I've heard before, and it was in fact the Mickey Momo song, the 30-second song that Brad sang on his bike in My Life as a Teenage Robot. Mickey Momo!
You know, I watched My Life as a Teenage Robot, but, I don't remember enough from it, I guess. I don't remember that song. I could not have told you that the dude's name was Brad.
Wow. You more of a Robot Jones head. You guys like Robot Jones? Whatever happened?
You know what? And there was even a show that was so brave enough to ask that question. Whatever happened to Robot Jones? And you know what happened is his creators on Facebook. He's very active on Facebook. And for some reason, maybe they're going back and being like, he used to like a lot, Facebook, a lot of cartoons when he was a kid. Let's give him what happened to Robot Jones guy. So I get to hear what he's up to all the time. Not much. If you can imagine a show that was on 20 plus years ago, he's an elder statesman now.
Well, similar to Robot Jones, whatever happened to the people who were in that GM-assisted Mythic Plus 23 Nexus key?
Wait, do we have more tea about that? Is there more info? Is there more scandal?
According to a Footjob tweet, one of the complicit individuals in the recent GM-assisted Mythic Plus key has received, drumroll please, a 1-month ban. Which, honestly, that's a good ban.
Hey, everyone, I'm back. In case I just randomly dropped off.
Okay, I was wondering what happened.
Yeah,
to you.
everything swirled, and I was like, "Uh-oh, what's going on?" And then, luckily, everything's still recording, but I thought I died. What I was gonna say is I wanted to give everyone a toilet update. Last week, I said that they were coming to replace all the toilets. They have yet to, but I've seen them out and about on the floor. The toilets are physically present on my floor. They're just not in mine yet.
I feel like it's kind of ominous that they're just lined up in the hallway, though.
Yeah, and it's not lined up 8 of them across a wall. It's 2 in a corner, 1 by someone's door, 3 at the end of the hall. It feels very much like children loitering, but it's toilets. Some in boxes, some not, which also makes me think the ones that aren't in boxes, is that someone's stanky-ass toilet? Are we going to move that?
I mean, there's just so I thought they were all new ones. There's used ones out there.
Well, I mean, the new ones they're putting in, but it's interesting to me that they'd have box toilets and they'd have unboxed new toilets when no work is going on. So I'm worried that it's they replace the toilet and it's what are we gonna do with the old one? I don't know. It's in the hallway.
What are the odds you go shit one of the box ones right now?
Well, that'd be so freaking hilarious! And 0. My neighbors got into a fight the other day and said they were going to pull guns. I'm not pooping in anyone's toilet.
Against you?
No, against each other.
Oh, that's fine.
It was a very much Dave Chappelle show, when keeping it real goes wrong moment, where it started with your baby mama doesn't look very good when she goes outside in a bonnet and flip-flops. And evolved to are you a big man? Go get your gun. And then they went off to go get their guns, and I was like, I hope they don't fire on each other next to my door.
That's true. It's a be bad. It's also funny. You must have came back right as I finished the thing. Because we wait until a WoW segment.
Yep.
And then you returned to right.
What was it? A 1-week ban?
1 month ban.
Ooh. I'm super excited to hear about that when I edit it tomorrow.
Well, I was just be saying that it happened. It was just the beginning. So a 1 month ban actually is pretty good though, because the whole reason they're cheating is to try to get the super rare title and mount, which is what, you got to maintain the top 1 percentage points above everybody else. And so with 1 month ban, sorry, you're already falling off those leaderboards. So that ain't happening.
Yeah, and then the season's done, right? Or how much of the season would be left after that ban?
Well, we're going to be in a new season because, hey, everybody, we got August 11th is the official patch. And don't forget that the week after is when the season starts. So the 18th is when the actual season begins.
Yeah, okay. So that basically makes it so that they are very likely falling off of that leaderboard and not getting that achievement. So that's... Even if technically like a 3-week ban would have done the same thing, or a 2-week one, effectively.
I think a 3-day ban. These people are crazy. Oh, I wonder how RuPaul's doing. Do you guys think RuPaul's going for the achievement, or do you think they gave up?
They gave up, obviously.
I assumed you had just taken them out. After falling down beneath them again, you had them secretly assassinated.
I wish. Honestly, I haven't done a key that would qualify me for any points in a very long time. I wonder how far I've fallen. What? Guys, how am I still number 8? What are we doing? I'm still in top 10?
A lot of people also took a little break or also decided to do something else. Also, everyone, sorry. While I was in the internet world, I mentioned Miki Momo, the anime, being cursed. It was because they got hurt. She got hit by a truck, and that's how the show ended. And then there was an earthquake like the next month. So everyone's like, you killed that anime girl in a bad way, so now she's come to kill us.
It's a ghost of Miki Momo.
Yeah, Deep Depression Japan was a different place, man. No one had any money, and they believed anime characters could cause earthquakes.
So that you're specifically talking about like the Proudmoore ones, right? Or Proudmoore just your specific type of demon hunter? I mean, like, I feel like, is that just because Proudmoore doesn't have that many demon hunters that are pushing like the top percentile, or is Demon Hunter like just not meta enough to like push like the top ones? I feel like it is, right?
Demon Hunter's always meta because it's one of our skills. Metamorphosis is an ability we use to get big.
I know, I'm no selling this joke. I hated it.
Wow, so you're saying Proudmoore's casual is what you're saying. I mean, the numbers have gone up a little bit. Like, RuPaul's almost 4,000. That's 34, 35, 36, 36. So, new patch, B11th. That feels so close, yet so far away still.
Can I also say that it felt weird because, yes, they did the WoW pot, the WoW cast, all about it. So everyone knew every element of it. But I feel like it wasn't really, it was just kind of quietly put on the social media, like, see you on the 11th, everyone. No announcement trailer, no big Wowhead article that I saw, just a little announcement. And then I guess maybe it was on the launcher and I just haven't seen it in a sec. But I boot up the launcher and it's like, we're already in the thick of it. It's like, get ready for the 11th. And season 2 of Mythic Plus starts on the 18th. And see you in Ulatek's Cavern. I was like, where's all this pick up and go? I was out there panning for gold just like 2 days ago. What do you mean the gold rush is already over? The information's already out.
Yeah, I feel like the way that the information has dropped about this upcoming patch has been so weird, because I feel like they slow dripped it with like the past mini patches and then had like I think you're right. I think like the WoWcast technically was the reveal, but like, or that was like what normally would be the hype thing, which would then have the date with it, but it didn't have the date with it then. So I feel like their announcement earlier this week was just like, here's the official date, even though they already did all the announcements about like what was going to be in it. And I think in the past they would do all of that like as one announcement.
Yeah, I think I would like them to go back to their previous update cycles. Like, you know, sure, we're getting content, but I think sometimes it's just so slow of a drip that it kind of makes you go, oh, like, I don't need to do this and I don't need to do that. I'll just wait for the next big patch, and then I can do it all kind of at once a little bit. You know what I mean? I'm assuming it's just because of the 3 expansion thing, right? Because the Last Titans, the triplet. I don't remember. Did they say they were gonna do sagas again, or have they not? Did they not address that?
I think the implication was that like this is like the new thing that they're gonna want to do. Or at the very least, they were testing out with this, and if they liked it, then I think this is kind of what they were going to be planning on doing. That, or they were just like, oh no, this just broke up into a nice little trilogy. But like, my interpretation was that like, this is what they're going to want to do.
Yeah, the only time they mentioned it was BlizzCon, I mean, the last one we went to, so 2023, when all this was announced. Yeah, they were like, we're starting a new saga system, but then they hadn't really, like, obviously, they hadn't planned for the next saga because it's 5-6 years
Because
down
at that
the road.
point, it would be like closer to a decade than not away.
Yeah. So it was just like, we're thinking this is the system. We don't know. It's kind of like when Chris said that 10.0 is going to be the end. He was like, I don't want to make a statement and then have to run it back. So tell you what, for right now, this is what we're going to do for these 3.
I hope they revisit it and they just put us on a different schedule, because I haven't really been enjoying the cycle of how it's coming out.
I haven't either. I actually like I think I overall preferred like the way that like individual expansions felt, because I feel like from patch to patch within individual expansions that weren't part of a greater saga, it felt more impactful. And then the expansion itself felt more impactful. Whereas I feel like we've kind of said this, that like the difference between like Midnight and the War Within almost felt like we didn't even enter a new expansion in some ways.
It's tough because they're writing it all as one story, but that also means that they're really asking for a lot of patience that, I mean, even the most stalwart people have issues with. Like, it's like, okay, so you introduced General Grarg. What's he about? And then it's like, well, I can't actually tell you. And then in 2029, at the end of Last Titan, Last Guardian, they'll be like, oh, General Grarg came back. And I was like, that was an actual 3-year wait for this character. I kind of need you to encapsulate all of these and then just give us a few breadcrumbs. You can't tell me about someone in 2024 and be like, oh, you're really going to love 2030 when this guy's arc truly pays off. Maybe that just makes me an impatient guy, but I'm just like, I want all my stories together. I don't want them bleeding into one meta-narrative.
Does this lend credit to the 2 expansion team theory? Because like the whole idea that they seem to be doing the saga is these 3 are interconnected. They all tell us a narrative throughout. Because they're like, well, if we did it the other way, one team would make one expansion while the other team worked on another expansion, and they wouldn't really have all the pieces to put together the whole narrative. That's why, like, you know, we go to somewhere, we go to Dragonflight, and then Dragonflight is now in its own little box over there. And when we go to Battle for Azeroth, Borealis has been sitting in its own little box, unreally used this whole time.
Listen, before it was, you know, Team A and Team B alternating expansions. Now it's Saga Team A and Saga Team B. You know, these Saga Team B has been cooking for a while, but they're like, you know, in about 10 years, that's when our story is going to hit.
I thought the implication was that there was just sort of one team and they all came together and they all put it together in the beginning. And then it was a slow drip of the story so that they could then write the next saga.
It's probably... Yeah, more likely than Saga Team B.
That would be so funny if there was just a secret group, who had they were like, you have 7 years to get something, and then they set like an egg timer and put it on the oven, and it's like, oh, we gotta get working right now.
Saga Team A sees cloaked figures walk into the office every morning to the basement, but they never actually exchange any words with them or see them leave.
They actually like just hella procrastinate and like fuck around for like 4.5 years.
No. Guys, beans, we super procrastinated. We only have 1.5 years to do this all now. Ah!
Here's what we're getting. Because remember, it's the whole thing where the weeklies are separated. So August 11th comes the World Boss Lair. So remember, world bosses are now being moved into an instanced area called layers. So you go in there. We got the dungeons, the heroic and mythic 0. Mythic 0 is on a weekly reset, not daily, like it was randomly before for a little bit. They're changing the dungeon rotation. We already know that. Prey Season 2 is live, normal and hard. Delve Season 2, Nemesis ?1. All tiers, no bountiful. Training grounds arenas. Yeah, I guess for now for PvP, you can like enter like a training ground to practice in arenas. So if you like have ever wanted to get your feet wet, but you don't want to like have people yelling at you or feel like you're a fuck up, you can go into these to practice. And this one's stupid to include, but whatever. Credit towards Great Vault Season 2 rewards begin. But like they're all like lower eye level, obviously.
So wait, is that literally just saying you will have a vault to open on the second week?
If you do something, you will get a vault. Is basically what it's saying. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna say that it's exciting or you get to write home about it, but it when that happens at the beginning of an expansion, it is a very exciting time. They usually gatekeep that for 2 to 3 weeks there, so I guess good for them.
Then the 18th. Everything else comes out. The raid is on normal, heroic, mythic, and Raid Finder Wing 1, Mythic Plus Season 2, Mythic 0, then becomes daily reset. That's what the change is. PvP, Delves, Beyond Bountifuls, Nemesis 2-2, Prey Season 2, Nightmare, and Curse of the Isle. What the fuck's Curse of the Isle?
You know, you show up
Spicy
that first
water.
bit. Yeah, there's no spicy water. There's no things. Zul'Jon's just like, oh, I gotta dig through rocks, and all you get is dailies, or you help him dig. You do like big dig stuff, and then it's not until the second week that he's like, "Oh, I found something," and all the snakes shoot out like it's like one of those like joke cans.
Dude, they should really include that. That'd be great. That's got to be a toy.
That has Blizzard. Mark my words. Add it in. If not, we're gonna be fucking around with this thing for like 4 or 5 months. Add in a joke toy snake thing. Make it a BlizzCon exclusive so I can have it.
Ooh, the rewards though look pretty fucking sick. Okay, so for Midnight Keystone Conqueror, which is just getting 1500 rating, that's like that's pretty easy. Like, you get the title, The Venomous.
That's pretty good. I like that one.
For getting 2000 Mythic Plus, you get The Breath of Blight, which I believe is the green. It's not a title, sorry. It's a mount.
Oh, okay.
Aww. I mean, mounts are nice, but like that would have been a badass title too.
I've included a picture of these. They seem to be using Dragonhawk bones, but they're like Quetzalcoatl snake birds,
Yeah,
but they're also
it's
skeletons.
It's very Loa. I was gonna say, don't we have one that looks like this, like an established Loa? There's probably a million, but it is not it's not the fire hawk with the multiple arms, because that has 6 of them. But I'm pretty sure we know a Loa that looks just like this.
I think so. But we get the green one for 2000, and you get the red one for 3000. Pretty cool.
I like these models. I feel like they're really creepy, and it looks like they're kind of like dripping venomous ooze out of their chest cavities.
This is a really good mount reward. This is gonna get people in those fucking dungeons because the red one's big scorpion tail. I guess the green one has one too. Now the titles for Keystone Myth is pretty crazy because that's like, I think that's 3400, right? Or is that the highest one? I don't know.
Keystone Myth, is this on par with like what our cheaters were attempting to do?
No, it's below that even.
Okay.
That's like, that one's crazy. So that one's coming up. So the one before that, it's the Venomous Contender. That is not as good as the Venomous. Not at all. Growlina the Venomous Contender or Growlina the Venomous?
I feel like the contender part makes it sound lesser than just the title itself. Because, like, what? Are you contending for the title?
The poisonous participant. Which I guess, actually, fuck, that does hit. But only because of alliteration. If I had said the spicy participant. Boom.
Yeah, there's got to be a good V title. Ooh, the Venomous Viceroy. It's kind of corny, but I think it's better than Contender.
Ooh, but what about the Viceroy of Venom? That's my job, is I have a vial of it.
That's good. Oh, the Venomous Violer.
I feel like they should have gotten us on the phone here. We would have given them the real titles here.
Venomous Voltorb.
I love the idea of the three of us standing in the middle of like a big pitch meeting and just doing alliteration at them. The poisonous pummeler. And then Ian like slaps the guy in the shoulder. Write that down.
Ian's gonna love him. So then there's the feat of strength for doing what the cheaters were trying to do.
And that one is like the top 1%. So it's like a moving goalpost, basically.
That one is actually that's just an achievement. It's a feat of strength called Venomous Champion.
No way. These guys were out here breaking the law for just achievement?
They are breaking the law for if you end Midnight Mythic Plus Season 2 with a Mythic Plus rating in the top 0.1% of all players in your region, you get the title the Venomous Hero. Come on!
I feel like if they're doing all these the Venomous ones, then like the lowest one should be the Venomous Contender, then just the Venomous, and then like I guess the Venomous Hero. But like that's still a lame ass title. The fuck?
I have a less is more in my opinion. Do like Venomous Aspirant, Venomous Contender, and then say Venomous for like, because that really you walk in with that one and that just slaps. People are like, oh my god, he's the Venomous. He is the Venom himself.
Oh, and we have our tier sets. Now, unfortunately, they've organized this in quite possibly the stupidest way you could have, WoWhead. Is this WoWhead? No, this is World of Warcraft. I'm looking at a picture of a hunter, a priest, and a druid, but they made the hunter set normal, the priest set mythic, and the druid set elite PvP. Why? They're not all the same level, you dumb bucks. Why would you make them different levels on the pictures?
Is it just to show off different colors? I guess, but I don't know. That's still a weird way to do it.
It's got to be to show off different colors. You're probably right. But it's not. The mage normal is here, Aaron. You can look at the mage normal. It's the one to the right. Describe it for the listeners at home. What are they looking at?
Not much. The mage normal set is just blue and purple finery with some fur accents, which I do like. But for forever, I feel like this is a holdover from old WoW. They love to have just like you're like mid explosion. Your shoulders are ice crystals with ice baubles in them. And then you're wearing a diadem that has ice shooting out of the top of it. It's a cool model. It's just, I've seen a variation of this for like maybe 7 tier sets in mage history. Magistery.
I think I agree with you though. My favorite part about it is the like wool accents underneath like the shoulders.
If you turned the ice off and just gave me this as like a leveling set, I personally would think that's really sick. There's a simplicity. I know it's hard to do that with tier sets because they're all supposed to be very big and audacious, but there's a simplicity to it that I enjoy. It's just a shame that it's just like, and it's got big crystals and icy winds.
I don't know why they're not just compiled like I want them to be. I just want to look at what my set is going to be. God damn it.
I gotta say, I feel super bad because it's not fair, but body dysmorphism does play a big part into how cool I think they are. I don't know who else is in this photo. It is an orc with, I assume, a shaman set, and then a human woman with something. The human woman is wearing like a big ornate gold outfit, purple and gold, but it's just because she's so lil, I'm just like, are you putting on like a Party City costume? What are you doing? Meanwhile, I probably wouldn't like it if it wasn't on a big orc, but I'm looking at this guy, I was like, now that guy, he's got that shit on. I'm all about him. That's such a shame.
Yeah, it's bizarre. It's so like okay, so I posted another picture. Look at the troll woman. So the rogue elite set is it just straight up very troll theme, which I find very interesting that the rogue one is troll. It's got sick tusks, or is that just her tusks? Are those her tusks or the mask's tusks?
No, because
Those aren't her tusks.
Because they're like they have purple goofuses on the end. I feel like it has to hide the tusks. Can you imagine if you wear this thing and you have 4 tusks as a troll?
That'd be sick. Just this very, it feels like a very specific troll set for a rogue. Do they have it? Oh, wait. Is One-Eyed Man a rogue? One-Eyed grandfather.
He used like one arm blade, because remember, he only had the one arm, but he used a single arm blade, so if anything, he's a glaive. That guy's a demon hunter. But I want to say he's one of the made-up ones, but he might have been just a rogue. I don't know, they're a sneaky bunch.
Well, are we talking about Zul'jin? Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah, what is he?
Isn't he like a priest technically, or like a shadow hunter?
No,
He's like whatever the thing
not.
that like is like not technically in the game, right?
Yes, Zul'jin, the Darkspear guy, he's a shadow hunter. I believe you meant, what is his name? He's like the guy. He's Zul'Jara and Zul'Jan's grandfather.
Zul'jin?
Zul'jin. Well, then who's the Vol'jin?
Oh,
Vol'jin is the shadow hunter.
yes.
I don't
yes.
know what Zul'jin is. All I know is when you fought him, he had a single arm blade. And also, I'm sorry, I've been distracted this whole time by, I think this is Evoker. Boo on you. That is just the Shadow of Neltharius armor.
Yeah.
Not saying
Every fucking Evoker set has looked the same to me.
Okay.
this,
It's
but this
crazy.
Chill out. I
one's
don't know
literally
about
this one's literally an asset flip.
This one is. I agree with this one. I don't agree with some past ones. Look really cool. You just aren't in tune with your Scaly. It's fine. Also, sorry, I was on Zul'jin's page to see what he was, and I forgot that he was in Shadowlands. And I love that they have a quote from him. You go to the Shadowlands section, and it goes, "I hate you. I hate you all. You'll never break me. I'll fight you for eternity." Zul'jin in Revendreth.
Yeah, I believe.
Southern reference.
Well, I believe he's the tutorial on how they break people. They pull out, they pull out 2 souls that are nice, and then they're like,
Oh, when they were like draining anima out of
yeah,
him?
and they're like, and this one's really spicy, and it's Zul'jin, which I was like, haha. But I wonder if anyone was like, no, because he was like a big hitter. Like, people love Zulaman the Raid. So I wonder if that was really distressing to people to
Had
see
to
him
be.
as like a cameo.
You were probably pissed.
That's how I feel about Captain Cookie when the fucking big the big booger in Maldraxxus was eating him. I clicked on that little thing to the side and I said, Captain Cookie!
Free my man. We honestly, that's who we should be saving, not Ysera. We should be restoring Captain Cookie to go to the big ship. Also, where the fuck is Bwan Samdi? What is Bwan? Do you think the voice actor is he part of the strike? Because what reason? Like, they should be using him. I mean, I guess we're only doing troll stuff, and he's like in. I don't know. I feel like there's good opportunities to have him mixed up with Xal'atath.
The last, because we have seen him since Shadowlands, but he is residing over the Dark Spear, I want to say. Like, he's one of their Loa now. So maybe he's just hanging out with the 2 loser guys they revere now and be like, we're rebuilding things at home.
Also, sorry, everybody. Zul'jin is a rogue. Confirmed. Everyone says so. So, that makes sense. But yeah, like, I don't know. Aaron, you got to get on the horn, pitch the idea to Ian. We got to do anything we can to get Bwan Samdi in town.
If anything, they love him. I mean, granted, it was at the time. He got invited to, like, the voice actor panel at BlizzCon. It's like, clearly, Warcraft really bought in on Bwan Samdi stock. So yeah, like, where's he gone? Also, he is the Loa of Death. I believe in that quest line where you hang out with Bwan Samdi, you, I believe, destroy Muzala, like, forever.
Yeah, he's dead.
Wild that is a Troll Heritage Armor specific quest But so yeah, he's like the only guy now. So I feel like he should be really tooting his flute much more often.
Well, we are going to be hanging out with Aloha, so maybe he'll do something.
Yeah, because like the last time we saw him was literally that what you're referencing, like the other side, right? So it's like I feel like it would make sense, like, to see him again soon.
His Wowpedia page says the last time we saw him was when we defeated the Gorak, not Tool, Gorak Zhao, and then he was like, "Here's a mask of my people," and then that was it. It was Shadowlands.
Ooh, I'm pitching this. Okay. Zul'Jin finds Ulatek and goes, "I've got the dagger, I control you," and she goes, whop, eats. And then we all go, "Oh, we gotta cut him out of the damn belly. We gotta kill her and get her out." So we kill Ulatek, we cut him out. Oops, he's dead. He's munched on. And then they go, "Oh no, if only he had one more day, he could have been a hero and defied everyone on the boards who said he's just a throwaway villain." And then Bwansamdi comes up out of the shadows and he goes, "I read the boards. I will save his I will save his reputation." And he brings him back, and then Zul'Jin goes, "I have learned from my experiences. I will be a hero now." And then Bwanswamdi pulls up Reddit, and he just reads everyone who got mad in that thread like 3 weeks ago.
I believe we can write that down for questions to tell Ian.
I mean, your BNet account is already linked into what literally your LinkedIn or your Pinterest.
Yeah.
Link it to your Reddit so he can call you out. It's like when you used to die and he was like, "Oh, priest, you couldn't heal yourself." He just will personalize it now, like, "Oh, Captain Planet, you didn't believe in my plan, did you?"
It's really funny because I guess I kind of forgot that that's not the default for the game. I've been hearing Bwansomdi laugh at me every time I die since I downloaded that add-on.
Yeesh, that's been years.
It's actually kind of crazy to me that still works. Like, I feel like a lot of add-ons are just broken, but like, no, that one's fine.
Whenever I stream WoW for like my internet friends and I'll do like PvP or something and I'll die and they'll be like, "Who's that guy laughing at you?" I'm like, "Oh, that's Bwansomdi. He's just the Loa of death." And they're like, "What? You have a Loa of death laughing at you?" I'm like, it's just like the internet. It's like the add-on. It's not. It's not part of the game. It's cool though. It's cool. You guys should all get it. Speaking of things we're all getting, they're adding waypoints into the game El Natrial. You don't have to have TomTom no more.
Thank God. The last soldier fighting World War II finally gets to come home. I never had TomTom.
Now that he can put in a coordinate and find his way home, you know?
Yeah, I never had TomTom because I didn't want things to break. But it's so normalized that like I'd be going for rares and I'd be like, "Where is it?" People would be like, 24, 48, 92, 27. And I was like, "I actually don't know what that means. Where on, like, describe the area, please."
That's really funny because TomTom is probably, I think, the most lightweight add-on that exists, and it's never broken, not once for me.
I don't know what busted my shit for 3 calendar years, but I'm not trying to go back now that it's fixed.
Probably downloaded a virus. You probably downloaded big honking titties add-on that made all the elves have big honking titties. It was 3 gigabytes.
I wouldn't make the elves have big titties. That's what happened was I modified it. I said big titties / only little races. Gnomes, goblins, dwarves, earthen. Give me them big boulders.
You got the half dozen Worgen tit pack. I saw it in there.
Ooh, lining them up like a 6-pack of beer. And I'm cracking every single one.
You're drowning. It's too much.
Not the Worgen utter add-on.
Ask Ian that question.
Write that down.
Ian, how come they don't have 6 beautiful baps right in a row? And he said, "Shit, you're on to us." And I get sent away. I have to go to Disneyland.
No. But it's here. They say the world map can now show map coordinates of the player and cursor. Settings can be found under gameplay interface. Shift clicking a map pin now also copies a / command to your clipboard / map pin and you can be shared outside the game. Oh, so you could make a pin on your map where you are. You could take that pin, you could then copy and then send it to a friend on Signal or on Yahoo Messenger, and they'll get it.
Like, those are your two choices. I only communicate via Signal or Yahoo Messenger.
I was about to say, do you think it would work if I posted on Yik Yak?
Well, probably not.
Who's trying to get their dick sucked? And then someone goes, oh, I'm all about that. And then you just post your Eversong Woods location. Hold on, let me log in real quick.
I'm coming for that sweet puss. I'm scrolling through. What is all this stuff? Oh, they're showing all the raid bosses. That's fine. I'll see them soon. God, why are they're listing the achievements too? Okay. Also news. Well, looks like the bacon's in the other pan now. I mean, read this headline out loud.
Well, you see, this headline says, Final Fantasy taking inspiration from WoW player housing.
We got him.
Ooh, what is it? Just like, it won't be you don't have to pay real lira to own one.
You don't have to go bankrupt in real life and wait, and worry about, your house being repossessed if you don't log in 2 days.
So, not only are they taking inspiration from WoW, but the man in charge of Final Fantasy has been playing World of Warcraft.
Yoshi P?
Yoshida!
Shit, what the fuck? That's great. He's like the only guy in Japan in WoW, I swear.
So he was interviewed by Gamer Escape. I don't know if this is a person or a gaming website. I'm not sure.
That's just their username. Is that what you're saying?
They just have a space in between, but anyway. Someone says, Gamer Escape says, do you have any plans to modernize the housing system in Final Fantasy going forward? He goes, oh, yes. It's a little bit vague, a little bit ambiguous. I get the feeling what you really want to ask is, well, World of Warcraft has come up with this amazing housing system. How about Final Fantasy? Who gave this question? I think that's what you really wanted to ask. Damn.
Is that verbatim?
Yes, that is verbatim. That is verbatim.
Wow, holy shit. Yoshi P's going on the offensive for no reason.
He says, I'm sure for all those journalists and creators who's rated us.
Whoa, what the fuck? Why is he going?
I'm sure Do Not Relent wants to hear me cut a promo on them right now.
Yoshi P, your game's successful. You don't need to have this kind of attitude.
I'm sure of all those who've been with us on this journey for a long time, back from the time of A Realm Reborn, I think you would know that we have an immense respect for the World of Warcraft team. So when we saw that the WoW team announced the expansion in this new housing system, and they said specifically that they looked to Final Fantasy and incorporated things which they wanted to surpass us on, I think that in itself is very much a sense of great honor for us to hear. And of course, I had some hands-on with the WoW housing system myself, and I really do appreciate it. It's amazing. We're taking on new challenges, so when I tried WoW's housing, I thought it really is amazing. It's been a good source of research. I can't say what will happen, but I can say we're planning two very big overhauls based off of this.
Is there any specifics about that, or is the tea here just that he's yeah, while player housing's good, we will have a response.
He's adding orcs. So that's what he does.
Can you imagine? We've added the orc playable class, but only in your house. You can now go in, and there will be a special feature in your bathroom to turn into a World of Warcraft orc for 1 hour.
Like the night hair mohawk.
Exactly. I'm going to hit you, toothpaste man, with my WoW orc grenade. Now available for $49.98. It's like, oh, Yoshi P, you didn't learn your lesson at all.
I love the idea that he's gonna make all these changes or whatever he does, and it's gonna be funny when he's still but you still gotta log in or you're gonna lose your goddamn house. Ha ha ha. Because I feel like that's the one thing I feel like every single outlet and person compared the two on was one of the big things was, well, you don't gotta fucking play the game all your life to not lose your house.
You don't have to worry about your house being foreclosed upon.
And that's a system that I feel like is so essential to Final Fantasy housing that they couldn't just reverse it. That would actual real money trading markets would crash if they said you just get to keep whatever houses you own. Like, what would happen to that guy? This is forever ago, but you told us the guy who, like, owns 50 houses and he pays for them month after month just to protest. What does he do? Will he be like, please take my houses? This protest isn't worth it anymore.
Please repossess me at a fair compensation rate. There's a little article about blueprints. Who cares? That's just a good reminder that blueprints, fuck that. Fuck anything I just said. We have the fucking August trading post coming. This episode will be out by then. Well...
Yes.
Kind of. I mean, Friday.
Yes.
Most people will listen to it after this trading post is out, basically.
I'm going to send you the link and look at some of the shit in here. And I want to know your guys' thoughts on some of this stuff. But let's start with the main thing. The Mountain Dew bike is back.
I was about to say, that's the one thing I know, brother, is that the Mountain Dew, a version of the Mountain Dew bike is back. And I'm going to say I'm going to be pulling rank. Sorry. Well, also, I'm sorry. This one's red. Isn't that literally the Mountain Dew bike?
It's literally the Mountain Dew bike. It's the same. It's not even a recolor. It's the same bike.
Okay, now I'm mad. If you wanted to recolor it and give it to people, that's fine. But I didn't buy all those Mountain Dews and Doritos to just have it be sold for 2,000 funny bucks.
I feel like that this is definitely like on the path towards where like more and more things that we hold dear will be taken away from us and added to the trading post.
People will be riding around on this thing, and they didn't even fucking meet Big Sippin' and the Mountain Dude.
Shit, that's right. That's
stolen valor. I'm gonna go, and I'm gonna be like, how many bosses did we kill? And they're gonna be like, 3? And I was like, you wish we killed 3. We only killed 1 that day.
You're gonna go, people. How many cases of Mountain Dew Maui Burst did you buy from the Dollar General? That was a flavor and a store. I didn't know Dollar General had exclusive Mountain Dews.
Describe to me in words how the Zalatath Grape Rush tasted. Because it didn't taste like grape. They didn't do a very good job.
There's still one in the fridge. Maybe I'll drink it in honor of this when it comes out. But technically, think about it this way. We drank Mountain Dew to save traders' tendies.
Yeah, and now we're free to spend our traders' tendies on the Badlands Buzzard.
Please read the description out loud of the Badlands Buzzard. I love me a trading post description. Also, for the people at home who can't see the bird yet, it's just a white albatross. It's barely even a buzzard. I mean, its face is I don't know.
But the description here says, the white buzzards are some of the rarest in all of the Badlands. Rumor has it that one may even be caught and tamed to fight alongside hunters.
What fucking bird isn't able to be tamed and fight alongside buzzards? Or hunters?
This is true. I'm like, oh, no, duh. Like, all BM hunters can tame birds. The hell?
I'm sorry, y'all. I gotta keep it 100. I kept scrolling as y'all were doing that bit, and I made it to the Desperado suits.
You're going too fast, God. That's why I normally don't give Aaron the link. I normally just give him pictures, because he always skips the middle.
I'm sorry. Just come back to me with them Desperado suits.
Now we gotta go all the way down, because Aaron also won't pay attention. He'll be thinking about Desperado suits the whole time. So Aaron, kick us off with the Desperado suits.
These boys be looking good. Hell yeah, brother. You got 6-iron bullets on your hip. You got a broad hat on your head. You got your mysterious cover up for your face. This thing looks nice, brother. You could have put this thing on the trading post and said it's the only thing on the post, and I'd buy it twice.
I will be buying this. I love it.
So many good stuff. One of the best things, it's funny, I was just saying how much I like the hats in the last trading post. This hat is amazing. Spiky belt buckle hat on this big, goofy 20-gallon hat. But so it has the like neckerchief. Is that what you call it? Or is it like hanker neck? Like where it like covers their like face and it goes down like their like whole chin area. A gaiter?
Is that what it's called?
Well,
I think so.
a neck gaiter would be if this thing was a solid piece. Yes, I believe neckerchief is correct, but I believe you said hankerneck at some point, and
Hankerneck.
that's what I choose to believe.
So you got a hanker neck here, but you can choose to have it on or off, and it's the shirt still kind of has like you've like tucked it in a little bit. It's really cool design. It's got like a fucking like poncho design that I don't think I've seen on a shirt before. Maybe it'll look bad in person, like in person, as if I'm gonna like I'm gonna go into the virtual world.
Yeah, no, and I think it's good. And then they have like some of that material like off of the side of the pants too. It's just like such a unique looking set that like we don't have. Also, I think my personal favorite is the belts. The belts are so cool.
We get belt buckles.
Yeah, like big golden belt buckles with some like ammunition on it. Although it does look flat now that I look at it a little more, or at least some of them look flat. But then like the dark brown one doesn't look as flat, or maybe that's just that the color looks nice. I don't know.
I didn't notice the bullets until now. Oh, I wish I would have noticed the bullets.
Yeah,
Ignore the
bullets. When I look at the more shapely figure of a human woman, ooh, especially that first picture where she's got the neckerchief up and the big hat.
Hanker neck.
Ooh, yeah, the hanker neck up. I'm sorry. Yeah, you really see a bullet Photoshop curve in there.
I'm excited to see it on my fucking panda.
Yeah.
That's gonna look so bad.
That's my only saving grace is a Worgen's waist is so narrow thin that it's like, surely they didn't fuck it up that much. There's no curves for you to like warp around.
Now, maybe you didn't go far enough. Scroll down a little more to look at the weapons. Immune, check out the weapon. What do you... No, okay, go faster. Look at that.
Oh, we got some guns here. The Righteous Lawbringer's hand cannon gun. Ooh, and then a Badlands one that's like kind of like fell glowy green. I like these. I like these types of guns.
Fuck.
So like I will be using them.
This is, and I'm not on there, but to me personally, this is rivaling wad rifle. Like
like there's a reason that wad rifle's like always been in my heavy rotation from all just because I love it. But like this, you're right, is up there.
It's great. Also, please read the description for the Righteous Lawbringer's hand cannon, which, by the way, is basically just if they took a giant pistol, like a revolver, and they made it into a two-handed rifle.
And the description says there are two types of people in this world: those with loaded guns and those who dig.
Oh!
I like that is that's like a knock on like, there's me, the guy that wins the duel, and then everyone else is a grave tender because like I kill them, like, and they get put in a grave.
Yeah, they get buried.
I like to think that's a dig at me who religiously did the big dig back in Dragonflight. There's two people, winners and people who plumbed the big dig for content. And I'm like, yep, I'm definitely the latter.
They were calling you out constantly all episode. Yoshi P came after you. And then...
Exactly. These people are mean. They didn't like my content idea, which luckily we don't have to do because we're at the 50-minute mark.
Hey, but finally, the monthly reward is a beautiful black, dark brown version of the Desperado set. So we're gonna have a lot of little Desperado sets to play around with.
With the powerful description of just, I'm walking here.
My favorite are the comments still. Oh, skipping this one. There's just one. Yeehaw!
This is neither here nor there nor anywhere. I do also appreciate at the very tippy top of this article, they do show you the physical locations of the traders' posts. And you know what? Maybe someone just started and this is helpful to them. But it is very funny that it requires a good 4 or 5 clicks to actually get to the content because they're like, did you know? They don't even actually show you where it is on the map. They're just like, if you're looking for it, here's what it looks like. Ask someone in town where the blue tent is by the purple roofs.
This is also a shot at you, Aaron. They're like, this one's for the people who don't have TomTom. So like, here's a postcard. Go find it.
I would give you coordinates, but your broke the ass ain't got them. So here's a physical description: blue, purple roofs, next to a chef. Have fun.
There's two kinds of people in this world: ones that use TomTom and ones that just don't get the prize.
Yeah, ones that miss out on rares and desperately ask people, please don't kill it yet. Please don't kill it yet.
Come on, man.
I'm trying to use my map to find where it is.
I got a wife and kids, please, please. I gotta feed them. Also, I will say back to the people should know where the traders tendencies people are. It never yet have I been able to find the Silver Moon one on my first try. The amount of times I fly up and just do like a lap, and I'm like, where the fuck is it?
Have you ever just gone to Stormwind instead?
No, I haven't gotten that desperate. I think there is an icon that's hard to see, unless I'm mistaken.
There is
I
an
don't know,
icon,
like
yes.
I feel like I'm like blind to some of the new icons on the map for some reason. Like in particular, the one that I always miss is like the one for portals. I just like for some reason that is just like invisible to me.
The sun, like yeah, it is a really weird symbol.
And I think the color of it is similar to like a lot of things on the map. So I'm like, oh, okay, well.
It uses the same yellow that they use in like the map. So I don't know why they would stack those. Like, I don't know, put a black border around it at least.
Or make it blue. Well, the portals are blue.
Well, it's time for our top two, bottom boot, medium moot. Aaron, fire it off.
I will with my new Desperado gear. I had a top toot.
Toot, 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 toot.
This toot technically happened 2 weeks ago, but who's counting? But during my stream to get Pepe's magical whistle, one of the world bosses you had to kill was Rookmar, who does not spawn very often, and when it does, is almost always instantly killed because it drops a mount. So I was streaming and I said, fuck. This thing's about to be an hour of doing dungeons and then 2 hours of waiting. And as I was flying around, it was just like, I'm the biggest bird. I'm the biggest. I was like, oh, what? I happened to accidentally pass through where Rookmar spawned, like in the air.
Yeah.
And it never, I'm sorry, I did not get the mount.
Oh, I thought you got the mount.
Yeah, no, I didn't get the
God,
mount.
I feel like you just edged me.
I'm sorry, everyone. But my thing was, I was like, I don't know where it spawns, but other people do. So I'm never going to see this thing unless I'm playing at like 2 a.m. when no one's up. But I flew into its spawn, and then the game never accounted for you being able to kill this thing while dragon flying. So I just disengage and hit it with a fireball, and it goes, bah! And then goes into a falling animation without actually moving. So I was like, did I get them out?
You did a drive-by? You literally get a drive-by.
I did a drive-by out. I was like, did I get them out? I later found out none of these huge world bosses are lootable. It would instantly show up in your bag if you got it. But for like an hour and a half, I was like, maybe I got something waiting for me. Like, Rookmar never technically landed. Maybe I got it.
Would you be able to, like, normal flying go up and, like, loot it? Or was, its body, like, not even...
No, it didn't have shinies. It was always moving. It was perpetually falling. But you can't, like...
You trapped it in hell.
Yeah, it was, like, in purgatory. But maybe I did it wrong. Maybe everyone's like, you ruined your one chance to get them out. But I was excited. I got Pee-Pee, so I'll have him. And then I'll get the bird cage for him and go, I actually don't like this.
Why don't you, what? You don't, wait, how does he look when you put him on your head?
Fine.
Oh, why don't you, you don't like a bird on your head?
Well, I'm maybe I'll get the bird cage and I'll put him in my house, and I'll just go, actually, it doesn't mesh.
Well, how often are you putting Pepe on your head? How often are you blowing that whistle?
That's the magic of this current time we've lived in, is that was one of the last times I really logged in. So I put him on my head and I said, goodbye, everyone. I'll see you in therapy.
Well, I better see you. You know what? For your next stream, you know what you can do? You can go get all the Pepe costumes, all the ones that are around the world. And let me know when you do that, because I don't have them all.
I do have a fair amount. I was sort of putting him on and off my head at the end of the stream there. And I had all the Shadowlands ones, but I know there's like a lot more. Speaking of a lot more, we have a lot more to say. Slidewhistle, how about you say some words?
In the interest of time, I'm going to pull my once a year granted questiony quote. Questiony quote.
Questiony quote. I didn't even know this was... Is this available to all of us?
Yes, you two both are granted a questiony quote from the quote wizard. Me.
Okay, well, Mr. Quote Wizard, can you describe what this is, just for future reference, so that I can use it properly?
Yes, I will ask you a question, and you will answer it.
Huh.
This is fucking horse shit. I did 3/4 of the year without pulling my questiony quote because I didn't know it was something I could do.
What are you guys playing in season 2? That's my questiony quote of the year, folks.
Well, the same two that I always keep up to date, my hunter and my priest, and whichever one is needed in our raid team is the one that I will raid with.
Fucking quote wasted, in my opinion. You gave it to the two guys who are, like, inflexible. Yeah, probably Fire Mage. That's like Lynn had his weird little extra system he set up, and then it auto set me up as or who was it? It was Trilini, my level 60 Night Elf Restoration Druid, and I said, I was like, I was cat lawyer. I was like, oh, this isn't me. Please don't get twisted. So
Cat lawyer.
I tagged him on Discord, and I was like, I'm gonna be Growlina. I've literally only ever raided on one person.
You were so worried. You're like, please no.
Yeah, I was like, please do not misinterpret me healing on a Resto Druid. Literally never. You know what I'll be.
You made a really good call, because that's currently happening in the officer discussion right now. Apparently, the only healers that are signed up are all from our raid team. So there's going to be a huge shakeup going on, which is good. We haven't had a shakeup in a while.
Yeah, we're having a superstar shakeup. But and then like all of the backup healers beyond that too are also on our raid team. Like me technically is an alt healer. So
yeah, I'm asking Papa Cheese if he would like to heal. He probably won't respond now that he's back in the land of yokels.
I did see he was in Detroit, and I said, "You bum. We've got a good 2 weeks to work out our working relationship here. Are we actually gonna hang out, or are we gonna do the millennial thing for the next 10 years?"
Be the change you want to see in the world.
I already did that. I invited someone I worked with at the bookstore to dinner, and then we actually went.
How'd it go?
Good. He's a nice guy, but that was all of my millennial daring energy for the year.
Oh no.
So the next 4 months, that's on Papa Cheese.
All right. Well, that was my question to quote. Well, what do you got?
Well, let me see. I also have a questionable quote.
Questionable? It's not questionable.
A questionable quote. The confidence in this one's a little low.
Slidewhistle, since you obviously wanted to lead us into this path for a reason, who are you playing in Season 2?
Ooh, so I was just going to play my Demon Hunter, but now I kind of want to be an Agent of Chaos and just, like, pick something random and not announce it and just show up.
Because we're using this whole new system, too, which has been odd, but...
Like, I don't want to give you homework, but you do have, like, a week and a half to do something weird. If you've got someone who... and everyone's going to be, like, gearing up now. It's the perfect time to just get someone weird to 90 and then show up and be like, this is me.
So, like, I like how Demon Hunter plays a lot. I like Felscard more than I like Eldrachi, and my Demon Hunter sensei is saying that Eldrachi is looking better, and that makes you just want to go, maybe with that, and then with the weird, like, app, maybe I'm just going to play my rogue. It's the year of Justin Bieber, or the 6 months of Justin Bieber.
Because, like, you're only down to a few classes that you, like, haven't mained before, right?
Just get it out of the way, and this is... Guys, the title is Venom. This has got to be the most roguey patch they've had in a while, right?
Is J Beebs, is he subtlety or ass?
That's how low... That's how low my rogue experience is, that I couldn't even tell you what my rogue preferred spec is. Like, I don't fucking know.
I like ass.
It's not ass.
I don't know.
I do like ass. I got Growlina, who had a sex change, but not a name change, because he doesn't have that kind of money. He's ass.
I think we're just 3 ass guys.
Guys, this is what's this is what's gonna get my WoW inspiration up. I'm gonna fucking level my rogue, Justin Bieber, and Lynn's gonna be like, because it's funny, because he's tagged me 3 times that I haven't answered the survey, and he's gonna see me on my rogue, and I know he's gonna message me and be like, "What are you bringing to raid? What are you doing?" All right, well, those were our questiony quotes for the year. Aaron still has his to use at some point. They don't roll over. You gotta remember that part.
Ah, shit, fuck. I can't believe I missed out on like 5 to 6 years of questiony quotes.
It's in the contract. In the contract.
Ah, in the Quan Mills contract. Anyways, I'd like to pose a question to our patrons. How big of a hug do you want? Because we sure do appreciate the support. Those folks are Ahoy Vince, Azrin, Digital Dave, asking Growlina to say, "For the Horde." Misket the Orchidee Orc, Crucifix, Alternator, Fammy Man. Saracen Hawk, Justin, give me back my PhD, Arcane. Rack.
I have ridden the mighty moonworm.
Good for him.
Remy.
This is for the juggalos and juggalettes. Do not try this at home, and I hope you like it.
Kick Puncher, Sugar Bear.
Time is money, friend.
Jerome, Jahazen. Ali, Adorno. Gershom.
I'm glad he acknowledges that I'm a good boy. I am a good boy.
Wooly, Void Elves, Drool, Slide Rules. Doff the Word Pooper Cooper. Calcus.
I wish I knew how to quit you.
Cilantro, Vanderlyle.
Have a nice day.
And Will, aka Tire, Trade Chat's fallen father.
Everybody's name you just heard has the biggest balls and gazongas you've ever seen. So if you want to get big
they have
like
both
them,
balls and gazongas.
and or you get to choose. It's their pick, and they all made their choices when they signed up for our Patreon, which you can also do at patreon.com/do-not-relent. Sign up and let us know, balls or gazongas.
Wow. What a time to be alive.
Oh, you can also email us at do-not-relent-pod@gmail.com. Go to all of our links at do-not-relent.com. If you have any BlizzCon suggestions for me to do at BlizzCon 2026 this year, send them on over to navarracoffin@gmail.com. They all will be considered seriously.
Any hotel suggestions? Do we have one?
Well, that's for only the fans to know and us to find out the day of.
I'm editing that
I
part
did get
out.
one. I can.
Okay.
I'll send you them.
Yeah, honestly, I'm editing that part out. I was just, while we were talking, I was like, do we have that? We're getting painfully close. I should probably know.
No, yeah, we have one. I'll send the info.
Honestly, keep this all in. Don't. It's really funny. Go on. Yeah, you're up. What you got?
Well, you can find me, Alex or Immunization, on Twitter at New Era Alex, or on Blue Sky at Immunization.
You can find me, Aaron the Human, at the Bigot Cheesy on Twitters.com, or watch me play Vigigrams at twitch.tv/AaronDNR. Once I get my turtlet, I'll be free to stream more often. Until then, every moment is a waiting game.
It's time for me to go get some Taco Bell and level Justin Bieber. I think.
Oh my god, I got Taco Bell earlier today,
what'd you get?
and I
What'd
think
you
they fired all the stupid employees who gave me like poopy disease. God, it was so good. I got a grilled cheese burrito, and they have these new things on the value menu. It's like the Cantina steak burrito or something. It's simple, but the sauce they put in it, too good.
That's all the fans right now drooling hearing this as we say goodbye. And everybody else, enjoy your Taco Bell dinner. And remember, eat the lettuce.
Another down! Do not relent!
Do Not Relent is a podcast within the 3HNC network, representing U.S. Proudmoore's premier podcasts.
That was a very good wish.